COVID-19 already transformed our world, our offices, and where do we go from here? This will be the focus of my upcoming speech at the Recovery Summit on June 16. Did you know that the root of the word crisis actually means decision point? I find that fascinating. And the question then is, what decisions do we need to take now in order to create a future that is healthy, compelling, and successful? Since the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we have deserted our offices. We have basically shifted from a contained office to a network of people, facilities, documents, and ideas. We have shifted from a contained structure to a network. We now operate from a multitude of contexts. The new workplace is now a network of contexts. And this network of contexts is what I'm calling the WorkNet. The new workplace is the WorkNet. In this new workplace that is the WorkNet, like any other network, interactions become more important than ever. So the key question becomes, how do you foster the interactions of your employees in a network of contexts? I foresee 3 stages of recovery. When COVID-19 happened, we basically saw an exodus from offices to homes. Now, after the initial shock, there are 3 stages of recovery that we can observe over time. Stage 1 is our homes need to be redefined. Now that we have to work, live, sleep, educate our children, and relax all in the same place, our homes have acquired new meaning. And this new meaning is very important for us to re-establish our relationship with our homes. This is happening whether we like it or not, this relationship being redefined. So it would indeed be much better if we redefine our homes intentionally. Stage 2 of the recovery is where some of us have started going back to work. However, nothing will be the same as before. First, going back to work does not mean we won't work from home anymore. It actually means we will have to embrace both working from home and working from the office. The second thing is, even when we are working from the office will be nothing like we've known it before. Everything will be different. The office itself, at least physically to start with, will need to be redesigned to adapt to the new restrictions and the new guidelines that come with the 1.5 meter economy, as we are calling it now. This is to ensure, of course, that we go back to work safely. I personally predict that after stages 1 and 2, there will be a stage 3. And once the travel restrictions have loosened a little bit, we will see a 3rd stage of recovery. And that I will share with you during my speech at the upcoming Recovery Summit on June 16. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a turning point, a decision point. Over decades, we have seen the workplace evolve through questions of utility, productivity, engagement, and recently experience. The shock of this crisis has thrown us back into the basic question of utility with an extra emphasis on safety. The question now is, what do we need to work safely? From this point onwards, my personal hope is that we don't go back to the old normal. I do not think that we should go through the evolution of the 4 questions again either. My personal hope is that instead, we leapfrog into a higher question of meaning. How do we reshape our world of work to serve a higher purpose? See you at the Recovery Summit on June 16.